Hello, Master Key System. The glasses kind of make me look alien. I'm kind of into it. Let's go. I don't actually need glasses to read, though. Did you know that about me? We don't need them. Introduction, Part 2. Our difficulties are largely due to confused ideas and ignorance of our true interests. The great task is to discover the laws of nature to which we are to adjust ourselves. Clear thinking and moral insight are therefore of incalculable value. All processes, even those of thought, rest on solid foundations. The keener the sensibilities, the more acute the judgment, the more delicate the taste, the more refined the moral feelings, the more subtle the intelligence, the loftier the aspirations, the purer and the more intense are the gratifications which existence yields. Hence, it is the study of the best that has been thought in the world gives supreme pleasure. The powers, uses, and possibilities of the mind under the new interpretations are comparably more wonderful than the most extravagant accomplishment or even dreams of material progress. Thought is energy. Active thought is active energy. Concentrated thought is concentrated energy. Thought concentrated on a definite purpose becomes power. This is the power which is being used by those who do not believe in the virtue of poverty or the beauty of self-denial. They perceive that this is the talk of weaklings. The ability to receive and manifest this power depends upon the ability to recognize the infinite energy ever dwelling in man, constantly creating and recreating his body, mind, and ready at any moment to manifest through him in any needful manner, in exact proportion to the recognition of this truth. It will be manifested in the outer life of the individual. Part 2 explains the method by which this is accomplished. Are you following this brilliance? Oops, sorry. Are we good? We're good. Sorry, I got zoned in and I think I was off crooked. I'm just going to read the book. The operations of the mind are produced by two parallel modes of activity. The one, conscious, and the other, subconscious. Professor Davidson says, he who thinks to illuminate the whole range of mental action by the light of his own consciousness is not unlike the one who should go about to illuminate the universe with a rushlight. I don't know what that means. The operations of the mind are produced by two parallel modes of activity. The one conscious, the other subconscious, or maybe they go like this. Professor Davidson says, he who thinks to illuminate the whole range of mental action by the light of his own consciousness is not unlike the one who should go about to illuminate the universe with a rushlight. I need some clarification on that. I feel like I understand the first part. He is not unlike the one who should go about to illuminate the universe with a rushlight. Perhaps because I don't exactly know what a rushlight is, I imagine it's a fulfilling light that reaches the great spans. The subconscious logical processes are carried on with certainty and regularity, which would be impossible if there existed the possibility of error. Our mind is so designed that it prepares for us the most important foundations of cognition, whilst we have not the slightest apprehension of the modus operandi. Brilliant. I was just talking about this in the podcast I recorded 24 minutes ago. The subconscious soul, like a benevolent stranger, works and makes provisions for our benefit, pouring only the mature fruit into our lap. Thus, ultimate analysis of thought processes shows that the subconscious is the theater of the most important mental phenomena. We're talking a lot of things we can't see right now. Number 4, it is through the subconscious that Shakespeare must have perceived, without effort, great truths which are hidden from the conscious mind of the student, that Phidias fashioned marble and bronze, that Raphael painted Madonnas, and Beethoven composed symphonies. So I love this acknowledgement of these greats because there is lore that even Shakespeare wasn't actually one person. It was like a collective mind type thing. Number 5, ease and perfection deepened entirely upon the degree in which we cease to depend upon the consciousness. Playing the piano, skating, operating the typewriter, the skilled trades depend for their perfect execution on the process of the subconscious mind. The marvel of playing a brilliant piece on the piano while at the same time conducting a vigorous conversation shows the greatness of our subconscious powers. Maybe like an autopilot. Hey, how was your day? Number 6, we are all aware of how dependent we are upon the subconscious, and the greater, the nobler, and the more brilliant our thoughts are, the more it is obvious to ourselves that the origin lies beyond our ken. We find ourselves endowed with tact, instinct, sense of the beautiful in art, music, etc., or whose origin or dwelling place we are wholly, WHOLLY, unconscious. Let's read that again. We are all aware of how dependent we are upon the subconscious. We are all aware of it. And the greater, the nobler, and the more brilliant our thoughts are, the more it is obvious to ourselves that the origin lies beyond our ken. Yes. So I suppose this is saying kind of when we say something and we're like, didn't even really know I knew that. We find ourselves endowed with tact, with insight, sense of the beautiful in art, music, etc., whose origin or dwelling place we are wholly unconscious. So these things, these imaginary, I'm going to say non-physical things, thought forms, come into our energetic field, and we don't really even know where they may have come from. It's beyond our keen senses. Number 7, the value of the subconscious is enormous. It inspires us. It warns us. It furnishes us with names, facts, and scenes from the storehouse of memory. It directs our thoughts, tastes, and accomplishes tasks so intrinsic that no conscious mind, even if it had the power, has the capacity for. That's a secret of the universe. Number 8, we can walk at will. We can rise. We can raise the arm whenever we choose to do so. We can give our attention through eye or ear to any subject at pleasure. On the other hand, we cannot stop our heartbeats, nor the circulation of the blood, nor the growth or stature, nor the formation of nerve and muscle tissue, nor the building of the bones, or many other important vital processes. Number 9, if we compare these two set of action, the one decreed by the will of the moment and the other proceeding in majestic rhythmic course, subject to no vacillation, but constant at every moment. If we compare these two sets of action, the one decreed by the will of the moment and the other proceeding in majestic rhythmic course, subject to no vacillation, but the constant at every moment, we stand in awe of the latter, and we ask that we have the mystery explained. We see at once that these are the vital processes of our physical life, and we cannot avoid the inference that these all important functions are designedly withdrawn from the domain of our outward will with its variations and transitions, the place under the direction of a permanent and dependable power within us. One decreed by the will of the moment and the other proceeding in majestic rhythmic course, subject to no vacillation, but constant at every moment. We stand in awe of the latter and ask to have the mystery explained. We see at once that these are the vital processes of our physical life and that we cannot avoid the inference that these all-important functions are designedly withdrawn from the domain of our outward will with its variations, transitions, and placed under the direction of a permanent and dependable power within us. I think that is deep. And I could probably read it a bunch more times. But moving on. Number 10. Of these two powers, the outward and the changeable has been termed the conscious mind. Of these two powers, the outward and changeable has been termed the conscious mind or the objective mind, dealing